metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to
more
let
drama.
me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm bringing you live from the heart here of this most badass YouTube broadcast in all the lone land. Ladies and I, Tommy C. This is Shot for the Point, and yes, Jeff is back. Jeff's kind of like back in his disinterested self. Of course, we got Jeannie behind the glass as well. Yeah.
Not drunk today.
No, not drunk tonight.
Do you like when
Unfortunately.
Jeannie, like when Jeannie was a little toasty, Jeff?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Lots of fun. Seems like a fun party girl. Is that what you are, Jeannie? Are you a party girl?
I guess so now. I mean, to be fair though, it was a wild thing because it was basically a post-grad meetup for the School of Humanities at the university. There weren't that many people there. But basically, I made it my goal to match the big quote unquote biggest guy in my cohort, and I did, and you could see very clearly that I did. But it went.
Listen, fuckhead.
There's a lot of mature students as well, and there's like at least 3 out of 9 of us, so it's like a third of us, and one of them. I honestly think she would really enjoy this show because she got into a bunch of debates about like very quote-unquote politically correct stuff.
Then she wouldn't enjoy this show because I'm sick of that.
No, she'd hate me then.
No. She was as in like she was against it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might like it.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
She's welcome.
She got into a debate with the program lead too about it, and then I guess she felt bad, and she was gonna offer to buy some of us drinks, and a couple people took her up on it, but I didn't because I still had my drink.
I think political debating should be banned YouTube-wide. That's very American of me, huh?
Very, very.
God, I mean, you watch the regular like on Fox News or CNN, and well, you only time you ever get a debate is on Fox. I don't see any debates. It's usually just the host of the show.
You have that one guy on CNN. What's his name? Scott.
Yeah, it's true, but I mean, he's only like a phenomenon. Like I basically just heard of him just before the election. You know what I mean? I guess they are doing it now, but that's not the way it was when Don Lemon was there, when Cuomo was there. It was just if they got a Republican on, they just dress him down, you know, and then they would butter the ass of any Democrat. You and Dr. Fauci are doing great things, you know. That's all that was ever going on there, and forget what side of the political aisle you're on. When these people start virtue signaling, pontificating, and talking, shut that mud up. Look at that stupid dog. Dog probably licks his ass. He's so dumb. What is he doing? He's barking. Stay away! I see you, neighbor. Stay away! I bark. Dogs are so dumb. Not as dumb as cats, but they're pretty stupid.
You're okay.
Dogs can actually do stuff. Cats can't do anything. They're brain dead. Although I was reminded about how smart my Siamese cat was. I saw one of those clips where the owner says to the Siamese cat, because there's a cat sleeping, she's like, go get her, slap her, right? And the Siamese cat looks, his eyes gets big, and she goes right up to the cat behind her and goes, whap, right? and kicks the cat off the thing. The crazy thing is we were able to do that with my Siamese cat. We would tell her to go attack the other cat. All we have to do is like, go get Owen, and she'd chase him. It was funny as hell. Those cats are pretty smart, you know. Let's see. Tommy C talking about playing with his pussy. Yeah. What's his name? It's not too smart. It was Tommy's birthday this week. As you can see, we bought him that arcade there, and everybody says I bought it for myself. But
I mean, you both can use it.
Yeah, we both can use it. Well, I did say this to him. I said this. I was like, because the thing dropped below 500, which I wasn't going to, because it was up as far as 7, and usually around 680. And it dropped like a rock, like 30% off. Nick told me he's got some inside stuff. They're not making that thing anymore. They lost the contract with Capcom. This is it. I got to get. So I had the excuse for Tommy's birthday, and I told him, if he wants it in his room, we take it up to his room. If he wants it down here, we can take him up here. If for some reason he still likes this shit, he can take it with him wherever he goes. You know? It works for all of us, but it's his machine. And I also told him I expect him to take care of it. Actually, that's what I'm going to use it for. He's like, because I wipe all the machines down and what have you. So I'm going to make him do that too. You got to wipe your machine down. I'll probably end up doing that too. Just like when you get a dog and dad doesn't want the dog, but then dad ends up falling in love with the dog because he's the only one that takes care of the dog. Anybody know that story?
Yes.
We want a puppy. I don't want a puppy. He's going to shit up the house. So they get the puppy because they guilt dad. And then all of a sudden the puppy, I don't know why. The dog likes dad so much, he doesn't even pay attention to me because you don't walk him and you don't feed him. Dad loves the dog. It always seems the guys that hate the dogs the most ends up falling in love with the dog the hardest.
I mean, it happens with cats too, because my dad was against having me getting my cat. I'm like,
why?
It's my 13th
Cats
birthday.
are so easy.
Exactly. That was because I think it was because the last dog we had would have been like 2013-ish, and we'd just been having cats. And my mom's like, more cats, more cats, more cats, and I'm like, I was on that train too.
Yeah.
But then Benedict and him got along very well, so he accepted it.
He loves the cat. No. Yeah.
Yes.
So my dad didn't want my dad had an excuse though. He's allergic, but we got cats anyway. He was allergic. Obviously not that allergic. A bunny actually woke me up to let her out. So she's not as smart as the Siamese, but she woke me up to take her outside. She jumped on me, walked in, and said, meow, meow. And I followed her, and she walked right to the door and let her out. And I said, I'll be back in 10 minutes because I'm going to fall if I don't fall asleep. And I came back in 10 minutes, and she was right back in.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't figure. She's like a dog. You just let her out. She runs around, goes to the bathroom, comes right back in. You don't have to worry about the thing. Oh, boy. So this is the first week of YouTube drama. I'm sure you're engaged, huh? Are you engaged, Jeff?
The Super Bowl's today.
No. I forgot about the Super Bowl.
It's okay. It's the Super Bowl that nobody wanted, so nobody fucking cares.
Really? I mean,
yeah,
because Kansas City's going to win.
Philadelphia can win, but see, what's going to happen is Kansas City's not going to win the game because they've done this all fucking year. They're going to use their witchcraft to make the Eagles lose because they haven't won games this season. They used their witchcraft to make the other teams lose. That's
a really good analyst. Imagine some like serious like Joe Montana getting up there and saying it was witchcraft. You wanted to go into sports announcing. What's the matter with you? Witchcraft. Yeah. They're obviously good team, Jeff.
I didn't say they were a bad team, but
they go 3 in a row if they get this one on. It's too bad they couldn't beat Buffalo. Buffalo lost 5 in a row.
So Buffalo can beat Kansas City in the regular season. They can't beat them in the postseason.
Well, it sounds like Buffalo Bills to me.
Yeah. Buffalo lost 4 in a row.
They couldn't lose enough when I was a kid. I couldn't stand them. Who was that quarterback they had over there? They used to. You couldn't turn on the television when I'm drooling, and Brett Favre took his place. There's always a quarterback that they drool over, and just they slobber and drool him like he's like he's painting the Sistine Chapel or some shit. Jim Kelly. And Jim Kelly was that guy. I don't know if Jim Kelly was a bad guy or not. I couldn't stand him. But if you watch Jim Kelly never won shit, right? He was always there and never could be. Tom Brady was another one they slobbered over, but that's the one guy that was actually that good. Montana, they did it too. He was also ridiculous, but
Brady and Manning were that good.
They did it to Matt. See, but I can't stand it when they do it to somebody that that's insufferable. Like the Mannings were insufferable, and one of the Mannings was my quarterback, so they were insufferable people. Brett Favre, no, I didn't like either of them. I didn't think they were nice guys at all. I think they're punk ass jocks. I never liked them.
No, they're definitely
talent. They were awesome. Our Manning won what? He won 2 for us, right? Or was it 1?
He
He won.
No, he beat Brady both times.
He beat Brady both times. God damn.
The first one in 2007, the Patriots were going for an undefeated season.
Yeah, there was that
and the
catch.
Giants, who were 9-7 that season, ended up beating him in the Super Bowl.
No one, if I remember correctly, I was in Iraq when that happened. No one gave them the memo that they were supposed to lose. They thought, I think we could pull this off. It's gonna be tough, but we can pull it off. And that's exactly what happened. It was tough, but they pulled it off.
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly what happened.
Well, I remember because I was, like I said, I was in Iraq the whole time, and they had when I went to eat, they had there was like no press in the room for the Giants, right?
Yep.
And they were just like, we think we could win. I know it sounds crazy, but we think we could do it. And they knocked that perfect season off and then shoved it right up those massholes' ass. It was great. It was glorious.
Well, yeah, they thought going into that postseason, because they limped in the playoffs, obviously.
I know, they did.
They went into Dallas, and everybody thought Dallas was just going to absolutely curb stomp them because they did that both times in the regular season. And then the Giants went in.
No, it made my mother. It never made my mother happier because she was a big Dolphins fan because they had the perfect season. Dolphins 1972, they had the perfect season. So I guess that didn't. Has anybody had a perfect season since the Dolphins? No. The perfect season still intact to this day. Boy, but I think with the way the playoff system is now, the Pats won more games that year, if I'm not mistaken.
They did.
Yeah, they won more games in a row. God damn.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man. So apparently, Nick and Destiny got into it, and I haven't seen all of this, but on surface level, like Destiny is just completely out to lunch. I mean, he is beyond brain dead when it comes to like taking responsibility, and he tries to turn this into, from what I could see, you right-wing guys, you guys are all about innocent proven guilty. Well, first of all, I don't know that DEORIO is that much of a right-wing guy, thanks to Destiny. Second of all, DEORIO's on record, as far as I know, that he doesn't give a shit about cancel culture as long as it's some bastard that's trying to cancel other people gets clipped. You know, if you're like, he sees cancel culture as not so much like trying to dig up something on somebody, but if you fuck up and you pay the price for it and you get canceled, that's on you, which is kind of the way things actually work. So I thought it was, so let's check this shit out. I am generally surprised, yeah. All right. Insane if these guys were anything other than spineless and pathetic cowards. Alico, are you Joe Namath fan, Tommy? Yes, I am, but he wasn't an asshole. I like him. I like when he got really drunk and started talking dirty to that girl, and then he had to go to rehab. I want to kiss you. 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 I had to listen to my brother. Like, I thought that was the funniest fucking thing ever. And then my brother was like, I guess because his wife was there, he was like, that's outrageous. And I was like, oh, come on, Tom. Come on. Come on, buddy. It was too funny. He's like, that's disgusting. You shouldn't act like you listen to ESPN because they were all in the high horse. And these guys are anything other than spineless, pathetic cowards. Destiny content nuke 5 days ago. Ethan nukes his son. They are both cowards. Nick writes, just share the links with each other so you guys can swap. There is a lawsuit, guys. You can't watch the video where the majority isn't about anything but the lawsuit. DGG replies blindly, defending their freak daddy with and are sickening, laughing my ass off. Also goes without saying, if you are like my Hassan if you like my Hassan Ethan coverage, okay, whatever. What happened?
That, yeah.
Okay.
Scroll up.
Scroll up. Okay.
I don't know why you scroll. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's also, this goes without saying, I don't really care if you like my Hassan/Ethan coverage. If you think Destiny should still have a career as a respected political creator after what he did to Pixie, I'm calling her that, I don't care.
Okay.
I invite you to unsubscribe, unfollow, so I don't have to go through the trouble of purging you myself. You're not welcome in my community.
Okay.
So
I never think that's a good idea to say that. I disagree with that on its face. I mean, what's the point? Who cares if they're morons as long as they're giving you money? If you're a complete moron and an idiot, and you're okay with Destiny and you want to send me a book, feel free. I won't
That's
purge
very
you. In fact, I invite you to come on and be a retard. I will not purge
good.
you.
That's very
hey! Everybody can run their communities the way they want to. This is the way I want to run mine. Nick can run mine. I have no disrespect, but you're welcome here if you're stupid. Okay, Destiny. I just
call in during the phones.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. That's why I have them. They're for you. You're more than welcome if you're a moron. I just want to say how absolutely fucking hilarious is that you fat soy fucks were screeching and screaming on how horrible and evil cancel culture was and Me Too was. I don't know he's trying to box Nick in, just peas in the same pod. One's more despicable than the other, though, slightly. The Me Too, innocent until proven guilty. Here's the thing: you admitted it. He was absolutely disgusted with this shit. Before anybody heard it, before he virtue signaled, before he went on and on about it, he talked to me privately and said, "I am through with that guy." You were right, Tommy. You're always right about everything. You were right about Destiny too. No, he didn't say that, but I did say something to the effect of, I don't know why you're surprised. Let's see if I can get the chat in here. This thing is fluky. Remove. Let's see if I can get this sucker back up for y'all. No, maybe not. Maybe it's just going to sit here and fucking spin.
Fuck yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Google says, fuck you, man.
You also do have 92 tabs open too, so.
Oh, shut up. That's not it. That's because there's too much light in here. Inside joke from a long time ago. Not enough light.
Not enough light.
Because of pop, so here's what Destiny does in the first. He's trying to box him into some kind of right wing thing. I don't know if Nick has been super outspoken on Me Too or cancel culture. In fact, Nick's on record saying he's okay with it as long as it's I don't think he's okay with digging up DMs from half a decade ago, but he's okay with it under certain circumstances. He's on record. I think it was the JF video when he said that he's okay with cancel culture. I'm not. That's a different story, but I get what Nick's saying. I'll respond with more substance when I can. Well, yeah, I'm sure. I'm being attacked by people who literally have nothing to lose and everything I gain by saying whatever insane shit they can publicly. I'm sure that's true. Pixie is the one who lied about having sex with Destiny, right? I care far more about other girls. All right. Well, fair enough. I can go with that too. I think she's a scumbag too. And in fact, people nothing lose and everything gain saying any insane shit publicly while they're trying to squeeze you. I know you're trying to be squeezed. I know the people that are trying to squeeze you and the person you victimize is not an angel. I know people are jumping on this because it's a drama thing and it's going to get them clipped. And you still did it. And you still did it. Nothing's going to change that. You sent all sorts of sexual stuff that people didn't consent to a 19-year-old girl that you were trying to bang. That might wipe any, I don't know, moral high ground you're trying to take. We just got a, thank you. We just got a dono. Thank you so much. He said that Nick's whipping Destiny's ass. Take a look at that, Jeannie. If we can incorporate that, I'd be fine with it.
Oh, we got a live throwdown right now?
Legally, private. Somebody just said that he's, check on him. That's all I'm saying. Legally, privately, which puts me in the most annoying spot imaginable when dealing with dipshits like you. You still did it. You still did it. Even if you're trying to get squeezed, even if it's immoral what they're doing to you, you still dropped this shit. You still have been like a male feminist for the past fucking 7 or 8 years now. So maybe I can't take you seriously on politics and especially stuff about women. And in fairness to you, Destiny, I don't know how anybody took you seriously on women's issue since you were openly a womanizer, which I said years prior to this. I don't problem with it. Be a womanizer. Go ahead. But you don't get to say you give a shit. If you really want to show your nuts, why not attack places like Kiwi Farms? Kiwi Farms has it. Because you couldn't keep your dick in your pants and not show everybody your sex acts. That's it. Attack Kiwi Farms. There's no reason to attack Kiwi Farms. Kiwi Farms is the result of your stupidity. And it would just like, even if you were like a real celebrity, And the same thing would happen. It would end up in People Magazine. It would end up in the Inquirer. It would get like, well, what am I going to do? Get mad at the Inquirer? This is you. This is not like, they're killing her privacy. You leaked it. Pentagon Papers, baby. If you get the illegal shit and you're was it a publisher or you're the newspaper or whatever, guess what? It's fair fucking game. You leaked it to impress a 19-year-old girl. Doesn't change a thing. And I'm supposed to be mad at what? Null? I guess. Yeah, Kiwi Farms is a disgusting place. All right? There's a lot of bad stuff that goes on over there. Doesn't change anyway. So is the National Enquirer. So is any of these tabloids. Where is the content is literally being hosted and blasted to the world? Because of you. Oh, because that's a far scarier place to go after. There's no reason to go after them. There's none. None. Talk about cowards. Unbelievable. It's not my fault. It's Kiwi Farms' fault. And that's exactly what he's saying, no matter how he tries to twist it. Kiwi Farms wouldn't have Pixie's files if you didn't share them without her consent, you pathetic freak. Yeah, if you really want to show your nuts, why not attack like Kiwi Farms where the content is still literally being hosted and blasted to the world? Oh, because that's scarier a party to go after. Hey, suck my dick. Here we go. Let me listen to this stuff.
Just like with Lav, Destiny also encouraged his community to go.
Who's that guy? He's freaking me out. He looks like one of the guys that's hunting Hitman in one of the video games. Who's that guy? He's like the Hitman. Yeah. He's like the Hitman, like clone brother that's trying to catch up with him, but he grew his hair out, unlike regular Hitman.
To Anna's Kiwi Farms thread, and he encouraged them to post in her thread.
Oh, okay. Also, heads up. This is my only non-media blackout time, okay? This is my only non-media blackout time. I will immediately go back to this, okay? Somebody on Kiwi Farms has made a thread of Anna. So if you are obsessed with Anna and you want to talk about her all the time, you, chatter, you can actually go to Kiwi Farms and you can go and post all you want.
Oh, so you don't have a problem with Kiwi Farms either? Oh, as long as it's not you. I'm supposed to be mad at Kiwi Farms. As far as I can say, as far as I can see, Kiwi Farms is just a place to post it. You don't like Kiwi Farms, don't go to Kiwi Farms. Yeah, they're as bad as everybody says they are. Doxing the whole nine. It's right in front of you. It's the result of leaking that stuff in the first place, which was your responsibility. And by the way, any celebrity on the planet, if God, you name it, if Taylor, what's her name, Swift, if she was sending sex stuff and they got a hold of it, it's on every friggin' website. And what happened to, well, that's how, what's her name? Paris Hilton got famous, for Christ's sakes. And that other bimbo that Kanye West married.
Kim Kardashian.
Well, all with a sex tape. They probably leaked it, not their boyfriends. It was you, not Kiwi Farm. Oh, don't be mad at me, the guy who actually did this shit. Be mad at the guys that reported the shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm mad at them too. Does it make you feel better? I don't get this post right here. There's a lawsuit. Guys, he can't watch the video and the majority said about it. Okay, he's blind. I guess he's posting this. DG blindly replies.
Destiny just posted that.
Oh, I see. No, he's trying to get DDG to go after Nick. I don't think it's going to matter. You don't got the fucking clout you used to. You don't got the capital. You don't got the fucking clout. It's going to be a long time before you get it back if you ever do. And it's not going to be it's not going to be this year. And it'll be the end of next year if you're lucky. If you're lucky. Jesus Christ. I mean, goddamn, you should be counting your blessings after you wish that fucking poor guy dead that was defending his family, that you have any political clout whatsoever. You ceilinged yourself with this shit, with that, with the guy that got shot. That was all you. Don't blame me. Blame Twitter. They posted, or they hosted the thing when I said the shit about the dead fireman. I wish the fireman dead. I posted it on Twitter, and Twitter hosted it, blasted it to the whole world. Also, it goes without saying, if you say if you like my coverage, okay, yeah, I think he's trying to. He thinks he still has the clout. That's what this. He's trying to drum up. Yeah, that's what he's trying. He's swinging here. Go get him, boys. After he's bitched about fucking Kiwi Farms. After he sent people to Kiwi Farms. Go get him. Go get him. Not going to work. Not this time. You don't have it. No more. All right, it's Hitman again. Oh, no. We saw this already, did we not?
Yes.
Okay. You shared Pixie's intimate videos with 19-year-old OnlyFans model, then posted logs where you admitted to severely damaging her. Why are you responding to me at all? You literally did this. This is a massive L. A massive L.
Oopsie.
Whoops. This is a massive L. Why would you respond to Nick at all? He's probably trying to get him quiet. Nick took your clout. Sorry. It's gone. He's got it now. That's how it works. Augie took Chris Hansen's clout, and Nick's got yours now. They couldn't even shoot. Like, really, Destiny, they tried to shoehorn him in as one of your sweepers, and they couldn't do it. What makes you think you're going to turn the tide against Nick? Like, really? Let's just talk from a strictly YouTube optics perspective. You're not going to do it. Let's see. Here's hi, Omni Liberal. The law 15 UCJ 6, well, whatever the fuck, puts the liability for non-con intimate images on the person who released it. Yeah, that's the problem you're going to have in court.
Uh-oh.
There's a carve-out for liability as a matter of public interest, such as political figures. I can't believe you. I'm surprised he didn't know this. Because I saw Kiwi Farms, like, all right, Kiwi Farms isn't that great a place. I use it. I'll be honest with you. I'm on there. They say nasty stuff about me. I'm sure when they get my docs, they'll put it up there. And I'm supposed to be mad at Kiwi Farms. Do you think everybody's stupid? Oh, yeah, actually, he does. He does think everybody's stupid. You know why? He told me so in a private call a couple years back. When he's waiting to get on talking the no bullshit or whatever it is. You are the only person that could be liable for what you did. Now, I heard Null the other day. He said, I am so sick and tired. Because, like, when you have, like, a national acquirer, any of these things, they're constantly getting sued, right? Null says, we're getting sued constantly. We're getting sued all the time. I don't even worry about it anymore. It's just a part of it. It's the price of doing business. That's right. Oh, this is unbelievable. And here's a little exceptions. Identifiable individually may not bring an action or relief under the section ruling. Disclosure made in good faith, law enforcement, part of legal procedure, part of medical education, diagnosis, treatments, reporting and investigation of, bang. Unlawful content, unsolicited, unwelcome content. So, yeah, so once it gets out there, you're good. And you put it out there. Congratulations. Now, the guy that hacked that girl's account, yeah, maybe. Sure. And maybe you'll get to dodge it on that alone. That wasn't meant for the public. Because I will be fair to Destiny. He didn't mean for this to go public. This is not, whether it falls under revenge porn or not legally, under the strictest definition of revenge porn, this is not it. He didn't do it on purpose. I don't think anybody believes. I think President Sunday believes that. Would he send it to the girl so she would get hacked so the stuff would go out? No.
So
okay.
this is just this is the one where it's just a reply from this rando.
Yeah, I think the problem is all the DMs are you admitting sharing news without consent. Seems kind of guilty.
And then look at Destiny's reply.
I didn't admit shit, but keep up the great farming. But the website continuing to host is nothing but I'm afraid to click on that. Hold on a second. Okay, no, it just says retard. That's all. I thought it was Destiny blowing somebody or something like that. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Elon, for giving all.
Thanks.
Giving us
No, I
the
think the
ability.
problem is sharing those a third party without consent, no malicious intent. Isn't that bad, little bro? Yeah, I think all right, Steve. Even if you pull this off, let's say you beat it in court, you still shared it. This is a public relations disaster. They're like, okay, under the strictest definition of the law, you're not guilty of revenge porn. Fine. You still did it. You're still filming fucking people and sending it to internet hoes. I didn't admit it, but keep it up. Okay, here's him admitting it. Desi, what do you think would be appropriate? Do you think it would be appropriate a way of even approaching her about that? Straight raid, which is probably extremely difficult to prove her case. She's not a high-profile micro celebrity, and you did leak it maliciously. You didn't even leak. You didn't even leak at all. You distributed it non-consensually. Yeah, I know. I looked into it for obvious reasons, just to be sure. I don't really care much about the legal side of it. I bet you do now. I bet that was what, November? Obviously, I have severely, at the very least, psychologically damaged her. Oh boy. So this is made up? You made this up, Destiny? That's admitting it. What, you psychologically damaged her without leaking it? Covering therapy. Why would you covering therapy? Whatever is the minimum. Why would you cover therapy if somebody didn't do anything? And here's the thing: like, even if you're not guilty in a legal sense, everybody knows you did it. I don't know if you're guilty or not. I'm not a fucking lawyer. Maybe you'll beat it. I don't know. Didn't I say last week or 2 weeks ago I thought he might beat it? I think I did, right? Jeannie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I think you might. I still think you might beat it. You might beat it because you didn't put it out. You didn't publish it. Somebody had to hack somebody to do it. So you might beat it that way. Good luck. I don't care. I wouldn't fucking let my daughter go near you. You know, anybody with any brains wouldn't go near you. Problem helping out or sending her money or anything from a form of a reparation. Why would you need a reparation if you didn't do anything? If you didn't do it? If you didn't admit to it? Why would you need to pay any reparation to anybody if you didn't do what you said you do? I didn't admit shit, but keep it up. Keep the forming up. Oh my God. I mean, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? Like, that's not actually admitting it because I didn't get convicted of it? Is that what you're going to do? And you still may beat it. Look, I didn't get convicted of revenge porn like I was charged with, so therefore, but that's the legal side.
Yeah.
That's you admitting it. That's what regular people. He probably thinks he can debate his way out of it.
Well, that and if you look at the replies, so some guy asked, "What if he beats the allegations?" And it's proven innocent.
Yeah, morals don't hinge on legality. Yeah, what if he beats it? Then he beats it. What the fuck was that? Hold on a second. Hold on. I dropped my bait. That's the most important thing in the plot. So what if he beats it? Jesus Christ. OJ beat murder. So what? So what? Everybody knows he did it. And he had to live with whether he did it or not, he had to live with the punishment till the day he died, as if he did. Didn't Disney say something about sexy teenagers during a conversation with Mr. Medicare? Yes, he did. Destiny is unironically a psychopath, in my opinion. I've always thought that, but everybody thought I was crazy. This is like Dr. Disrespect. Both confessed and people are still sweeping, including them. Yeah, I think Dr. Disrespect laughs at you. I mean, he's in much better shape.
Oh, he's chilling.
Yeah, he's fine. He's just dandy. He's ridiculous, but he's dandy. I mean, he's another one. I can't believe you guys. He's bitching about his chat and shit. Dude, you did it. There's another guy. You did it. Really funny. JSTK. This is the guy that looks like. That's something I noticed. That's definitely a profile of him. That's what he looks like in real life. This guy.
I'm not entirely sure.
No, I don't know what he looks like.
Exceptional jawline.
Yeah, is he supposed to? That's the thing. Is it supposed to be the French twins that had plastic surgery? Because I looked it up before. These people,
French twin.
the Borgdorf twins. Yeah, he kind of looks like them. Or is that just his icon? Or does he actually look like that? Or maybe that's what the maybe he's supposed to be one of the twins there. That's his icon. Or does he actually look like that guy? I don't know. It'd be funny if he looked like that guy for real. That's the Bog twins, all right. Yeah. Is that his real face? Is that JSTLK? Is that his real face? It's kind of rough. That's the case. Well, this will make all you liberals happy. These guys died. They didn't take the COVID vaccine. They both died within a week of each other. That'll make you happy. No, it's not? Oh, okay. No. So it's probably supposed to be one of the Bergdorf twins. All right. Okay. Too bad. I don't know. I saw this guy trying to shoehorn Nick into...
It'd be a lot funnier if it was.
It'd be great if it was. He just pulled one of the... the casket was like, "Ayo, your face. That's your face." Oh, okay. I don't know. He remembers the bugs looking natural. I don't know. I don't remember them looking natural. I didn't know about them until like Medicare did something on them. I didn't even hear them before. It's not true. They were in their 70s, fuckface, when they died. Do you think I'm actually Groot? Yes, I think you're Groot. Yeah, I was wondering what they go. I was like, that guy really looks like that? Well, wouldn't you do with this? Wouldn't you do the twins? What the fuck do I know? I don't know. I just remember this guy. He was trying to shoehorn Nick into being. He's one of. Like, I saw him. He strikes me as one of those. What do they call him? What will I call him? Sweep hunters. Like everybody else, like Destiny does this. Like, okay, who is friends with Destiny? Let's all throw them in one pile. But I think that Nick and him, I don't know, fix it. People forget he got a ton of his Keppel's manifesto from Kiwi Farms, and personally floated the idea of fundraising despite her. Yeah, he interviewed Null at the time too. Yeah, he interviewed Null. And Kiwi Farms is guilty, except that they're doing it to him. Yo, Tommy, my token conservative brother. I'm not really conservative. I think libs and cons will agree Destiny is scum and he's melted his own platform with his own torch. Yeah, I think you too, but don't call me a conservative because I'm not. Although I'd rather have them in charge, I'll admit, than these goofballs we had the last 4 years.
Everything was great. Everything was great. What are you talking about?
Yeah, everything was wonderful. Is that all we got?
Yeah, that was it. That was it to at the time. I think Nick's been replying to stuff now.
Oh yeah.
But that was the whole main thing that's been going on.
Let's see what Nick's up to. Who's Nick replying to? Let me see. Nick, who are you replying to? That's a repost. Nah. Yeah, well, I guess it's pretty obvious that you agree with that. My bad. All good. All right, whatever. No, there's nothing really all that interesting. I don't know. And I didn't sit there and paint Nick as somebody that was just kind of jumping on the fucking thing for clicks and views. Guy, if Pixie would have went to Nick and said, drop the story, he would have dropped it on you. I know that for a fact. He would have dropped it on you right there and then. No, because I'm on the phone with him, and he's like, Destiny's a scumbag. I'm like, what happened? And, well, that when he's blowing that dude, there's a bunch of other stuff out there too. Well, it's like I was like, well, he's always been a scumbag. He's pretty open about it. He's like, no, this is too far from me. Like sharing people's nudes. And I'm thinking, like, I just assumed he did that as it was. Like it was like, oh, okay. But no, that was a bridge too far for Nick. I was there.
It's like
I had the conversation with him. He was pissed. So, and guess what, Destiny? Where his heart is at is really kind of a red herring anyway. It's kind of what you did. And what you did, and you admitted to it, from what I can see. If you beat it in court, super great. Super great. Fantabulous. Do we have any other good stuff, Jeannie? Anything besides that?
I mean, there's the Kanye crash out.
Yeah, send me the
the
Kanye.
yearly
Let's
one.
really, we could do Kanye. Yeah.
Kanye, honestly, all you have to do is just go
scroll-
to
yeah,
his
I'm going, I
fucking
was just
Twitter.
thinking.
Just go to his Twitter and you'll see it all.
That's
There's
pretty
too much for me to do.
It's pretty
Oh,
funny.
Oh, this.
Oh
great.
God,
This-
it's all
this-
limited visibility
this
with
was
X.
This was awesome. This was awesome the other day.
Yeah.
great. This was great. Wait, Tommy, I got a good one for you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Oh, let me read them all. Let's just go through them. Let's just go through them. Let's just go through them. Let's go through them.
All right, I'll find out.
I don't like that I said social experiment. I'm tweeting everything I felt, and I'm not fixing nothing. Fuck everyone. Pardon me, I meant fuck everybody. Keep broke opinions to a minimum, like your bank account. Look at you. I'm not going to do all the work to say what the fuck I want and then not say what the fuck I want. I agree. That should be on my tombstone right there. When Vice President Kamala Harris, let's see, when Vice President Kamala Harris, Vice President who didn't want to fuck the Vice President Kamala, I read that correctly. That wasn't my dyslexia.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. I read that correctly. It's like she had a hit record out, but now that she's out of office, no one wants to fuck anymore. She got dropped from her label. Me and Rich from Fashion Nova. He's always giving me advice. Oh, I'm sure Rich is really happy you put him in this fucking crash out there.
Oh, sure.
He's already given me advice too. He cares about me and he wanted to see how I was doing. As two alpha maverick egomaniac know-it-alls, we never business. This man changed the game of fashion as we know it while ripping Yeezy off. I'm sure this guy totally appreciates it.
I see what it is right here, man. I know it is.
Unbelievable. Thanks. Rich is totally happy with that. I'm not doing a coin. I make products. I only do things that I'm passionate and knowledgeable about, like tweeting. I'm too rich to do anything else. Coins prey upon fans with hype. That's true. He's not wrong about that. Just because he's crazy doesn't mean he's wrong about everything. Just like hyped up sneakers culture. Where's the FTPS now? What does that mean? What does that stand for? I'm too boomers to. What's the FTPS? What's the FTPS? Anybody know?
Too white, so.
I don't know.
There's a link.
When I just Google it really quickly, it brings up some computing stuff.
There's a link here. I'm gonna click on it. I probably shouldn't. Security verification. I don't know what the fuck that is. Nah, we ain't doing that. Time to start Donna Sports again. Time to start the school I started during COVID again. We need real truths, real heart, and real information.
Oh, that one's correct.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm using my money to start schools now. All right. Whatever. Let's see. They killed Michael Jordan's fathers on Father's Day. They killed my mom after graduation. Some random number texts my wife saying they knew where my daughter lived. So for the last 24 hours of expressing my truth, people are threatening to kill my children to silence me. Look at Bill Cosby's son. That's why none of these comedians' jokes is funny about this situation no more. I don't play with these pawn-ass coon ninjas like Dave Chappelle. Ninjas made a joke about me. Ninjas made a joke about my wife. Ninjas made jokes about the trans community. Ninjas thinks he's so smart.
We're past the 3 minutes. You can say it.
No, I'm not saying it. No, that's the one. No, that'll clip me either way.
Okay, buddy.
That'll clip me anyway. Blowing Fuentes broke Destiny Kanye. Ninja think a joke after I brought my Sunday service to heal hearts. It's home for tragedies. Ninja put together words of Palestines and Palisades because he thought I had sounded cool while people really lost their homes and their lives. Ninja's on SNL He never wanted a sneaker deal when his ninjas actually asked me for a sneaker deal, which of course I turned down. Nobody wearing Air Daves, you lanky ass ninja. Awesome. He broke Twitter's rules, Kanye. Why do I target Dave Chappelle? Oh, I can't wait till this gets in this act, too.
No. Yeah. Oh, no.
Because you think he's speaking for black people when really he's a voice for the Jewish agendas. There you go. Now put up this coon-ass ninja up and stay on stage and let him do his coon shit while I name comedians that are way funnier than you, that don't have a big name. How are you going to call yourself the funniest man on earth right in front of Chris Rock, whose name is actually bigger than yours? Not anymore. I watched Chris's last show. Wasn't that great? Corey Holcomb is funnier than Dave Chappelle. Oh, thanks. This is probably the comedian's like best like. Mitch Hedberg was the most brilliant. Yeah, well, he couldn't dodge that drug overdose, but otherwise, you're right. The GOAT, Louis K.C. is funnier than Dave Chappelle. Did you all know he wrote Pootie Tang? Brilliant. Anthony Jeselnik? Is that how you say his name? I don't know what that is.
I have no clue. I don't even know who he is here.
I actually think some of my bars in the past 2 days have been almost Jeselnik level. It must be pretty good then. And everyone who's the best living Corey up there too. D motherfucking Ray. And one of my favorite Jews, Jonah Hill. He knows he's top of the GOAT. Well, at least he likes Jonah Hill. And still, I found a good picture because I love you, Ninja. This shit didn't Dave kind of help out him when he wasn't big? Dave told this funny story. Like he was like the least known rapper on one of his shows or something like that when he was doing Chappelle's show, and he was walking around like he owned the place. He was supposedly on the cell phone. I'm on Dave Chappelle. I got time for this. That's what he was doing, all that shit. This is war. You have to get your jokes approved by Jewish people, but you don't run your jokes past the king. You banished, you lanky ass dry Travis Wolf lipped. What Travis Scott lipped? Who's Travis Scott?
Travis Scott, he's a rapper.
Rapper.
Everybody thought.
It's show more. You didn't finish reading it all.
Okay. Travis lip motherfucker. Okay, there you go. Every joke you tell, I'm on your ass. Used to be my hero, Dave. You're one of my inspirations to go to war with Adidas. After you thought I lost the battle. Did Dave say something? I mean...
I have no clue. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Probably him.
Well, he's going to now.
Yeah. He's definitely going to say something. After you thought I lost the battle, you showed your true colors, your envy. The hate is in your blood because you want to be a rock star, but you just can't get the same pussy as me and John Mayer and Del Rey. You ugly. You been ugly. You was ugly when the Jews took you. You ugly now, and you're gonna die ugly. I don't know. I think Dave's a handsome guy. It's funny.
Everybody thought I lost the Adidas, that one.
Yeah, everybody thought I lost the Adidas war, but I won because I kept my IP, 2.7 billion of the IP, and Adidas was no longer able to exploit my genius and my audience. It was worth every lost billion. I guess those words will never exit my mouth. This is mania. Bobax takes notes. Yeah, he's funnier than Bobax. I kept my heart, my spirit, my dignity. Oh, this is one. When I lost everything that the spirit might have brought back. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's funny. Gerard Carmichael is funnier than David. Oh, hold on. Oh, we missed some?
It's I have Perger.
Okay.
I have Perger.
I have Perger. When you enrich creative and influential, I have to purge. It's spring cleaning for your coon-ass ninjas. I'm starting early. No alcohol this time around. All right, fair enough. Gerard Carmichael is funny in Dave Chappelle. I miss you, family, and I'm sorry if I ever said any gay jokes in front of you not knowing you was gay. You're one of the most brilliant people. And yes, I miss you knowing people will try to flip that. No, I'm not going to try to flip it. Ninja, I'm the Last Dragon. I love that movie, by the way, Kanye. I love that movie. He's obviously like it's got like. Am I crazy to say he's probably not an anti-Semite if this is just the disease speaking, or am I sweeping?
I think he's just insane, but he's made it work for him somehow. So he'll probably end up making more money off this somehow. So
yeah.
I
mean, I'm not that big a fan. I was like the stuff he said about Jews are not even so much in this, but just in general, is just unbelievable.
I sent you a couple tweets from Antonio Brown that would reflect that.
I'll check that out when I'm done here. I'm having too much fun.
Okay, well, you have fun with those.
It starts with what, so you get the man. Yeah, that one.
What, so you get the man who has everything, and despite chains, spoke to Jim this morning and said people need to hear about the school to shut down. I'm starting back up. They need to hear about the Donda basketball team. We made multiple players I have now and went to the NBA. They need to see my heart. I sent somebody to the White House today to start working towards ensuring Puff's safe return home.
Popular opinion, Kanye should remain unmedicated.
Yes, I agree. Jesus Christ. They're making an example out of Puff. And for abuse victim, female and male, that want Puff to rot in jail. Puff is not the person to violate you. For you, Puff represents the person that violated you, while the person who actually violated you is walking around free. In retrospect, yeah, I mean, like, this is him on, was it Tim Pool or InfoWars?
I was tired of picking up the Yahoo and the netting, so for now it's just netting. I know some people call him BB, some people call him Yahoo, but we're gonna call him netting. What you want, netting? Hey, yeah, right after this, I'm gonna say you're crazy. I'm gonna take your family away from you. We're not done with you yet. You cannot cause free thought. We have to control the history books. We have to control the banks.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking this guy's not in control of his faculties. I mean, call me crazy, am I a sweeper? Oh, God. Yeah, he sent Fuentes to the White House. I mean, stay away from politics. Women verbally abuse men all the time, but never bring that part up. No, there's some truth in that, I guess, but so what? Few domesticated cases are one-sided. The man always gets the blame. Fuck all the double standards. Yeah! Kanye's looking out for me. People run back to their abusers. I still work with Jews, but try to keep my guard up for being abused. Come on, you guard up. Stolen from and lied to and treated like a cage monkey. That's pretty funny. The Jews love to take ownership of shit they didn't make their own. It's only Michael Jackson. He hated Jews too. I notice everybody in Hollywood seems to hate Jews. That's not Jewish. Shout out to my white ninjas. Yeah! It's me and you, Jeff! On the subject of being taken out from the blue, one of my white supremacist homies told me his boy land outside of Orange County that the government seized, that he couldn't do anything about it. What the fuck is he talking about? Most voiceless people that are proud are straight white male Americans. Yeah! Trump is their voice. He speaks for who his people railed and won. All right. Trump's going to stay rallied and won. Yeah, he's not going to. Sorry, I thought railed because he's railing on. Straight white Americans get blamed for everything. I agree. The Jews teach black people to hate white people because they hate white people, while Jews control ninjas with miseducation and controlling the banks. The Jews play victim when they are truly a hidden power and oppressors. Oh, God. There's barely any Jews on Earth. Uh-oh. Can't do that one. So somebody's butt. Nah, that's the problem right there.
They were closed there. You're fine.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Oh, that's a dick.
That one's not.
That's a dick.
There you
that's
go.
A dick. Yeah, that's all fucking porn.
All right, guys. Well, it was fun.
Yeah, we're done. So. Did he just post this recently? Yeah, 2 hours ago. He's fucking posting some girl getting fucking anal. No, none of you bastards warned me.
I didn't see it, to be fair.
No, I meant the chat.
They weren't going to warn
you. Thank God it was just a butt.
But look at the...
How's the fucking chat going to warn you?
It was a butt. Let's see. Tyler Today News, you're on here. Tyler Today News. Tyler, tomorrow.
Guess there's no news today.
No news today, Tyler? Sorry, Tyler.
Oh, he's muted. Oh, he's gone.
No,
Jeff sent you some stuff
as
well. So.
Jeff does.
Yeah.
Let me see. What did Jeff send me? It's pretty funny. Oh, boy. It's AB. Who is this guy? Who is AB?
Antonio Brown.
Is he wide
receiver?
That's why they play football. He does crazy shit.
Yeah, he was a phenomenal wide receiver.
Oh yeah,
he's the guy who ran off the field for the Buccaneers in the middle of the game and retired a couple years ago.
I like that. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
done.
His Twitter account. He runs a program called CTESPN.
I've watched some of his stuff. He's pretty wild. I didn't know who he was though. He ate off from the tramp. There he is. It's fucking too funny. That is.
You were warned apparently, but nobody read it.
Nobody read it.
Well,
it was only a butt. I think I'll be all right. It was a butt and a thong, so I should be okay.
Yeah.
Should be. It means I gotta fucking stay up and make sure I get the thing before they take it down. Though. Yeah, but there's other stuff in there. I was like, oh, it's full on pornography.
Yeah.
I didn't show that. Well, so that's it. And like this guy is still there, I guess. Are you ready to go now? Tyler. Oh, you're really annoying, Tyler. I'm gonna kick you from the server so you don't come back in.
No.
He's gonna get a break.
He's trying.
He's trying? All right,
he's trying. Because you can see him muting and unmuting.
Oh, I hate that.
We cannot hear you, by the way, Tyler.
Know that.
There we go.
There we go. We heard you. We heard you for a second. What do you got, Tyler?
Yep.
Why is it?
I don't know. You know what you're doing.
No, I don't know.
Oh, he's got fucking push to talk on.
What?
I don't know. Do you? All right. What do you got, Tyler?
I was just trying to ask if you had seen Kanye.
No.
Something about seeing Kanye.
No, have I seen Kanye? Yes, I saw his Twitter.
No, him at the...
Goodbye. Have a good day. Doug, you're on. Let's get some real intelligent talking points here right now. Doug.
Hey. Well, I don't have a push to talk on, so you could hear me.
Oh, you're fine. What do you got for us?
Well, I just like, how Nick just tore him a new one, which is hilarious. And besides, like, I don't know why anybody should take him seriously. I don't know. This guy, Destiny gassed himself up to be that smart. Dude, he's not that smart. He's stupid.
I wouldn't say he's stupid, but I wouldn't go as far as say he's stupid, but he's nowhere. All these guys aren't as bright as they think they are.
No, they're not.
They all think they're like fucking geniuses or something.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's
because they read the newspaper. I mean, Destiny, Nick's got a better education than Destiny.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, Nick's a graduate. I think his master's, his master's degree now.
I think so. Yeah.
I noticed a lot of these guys. Like one of the things Kraut got called out for because he didn't have the history degrees, so he went out and got them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really bothered me. So he went out and got them. So then now you can't say shit. But I don't see anybody doing that besides him. Yeah.
No. And besides, Destiny said, I think he said that. I'm too smart for college. Like, wow.
Did they really? That's the ultimate dumb guy's fucking. Oh, mom said I was too smart.
Exactly.
Yeah, the ultimate dumb guy. Yeah, I was too smart for Harvard.
Yeah.
Give
me a break.
Yeah. Well, that fucking shit Jordan Peterson did, way too smart for that shit.
Oh yeah, it's a surprise.
Sam Harris, Sam Harris, that Mike, that whatever it is, a microphysicist or some shit. That's beneath me.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah,
it's beneath me.
Beneath me too. Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
See ya, man.
Let's see. Let's go. Winner, you're on. Winner.
We have to protect our King Kanye, no matter what.
Why?
He's our devoted Christian soldier. We need him to talk about.
I thought you like. I thought. Since when did you hate Jews?
I don't know. I guess I'm a self-hating Jew.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of Jews read that stuff and get a good fucking laugh out of it. This guy's crazy. I mean, like, who would offend you more, Hassan or Kanye, who's clearly nuts? Hassan's Hassan's not crazy. He means his shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Self-hating. Somebody wrote self-hating Jews or any other kind. Yeah, a lot of Jews I knew growing up bashed themselves. They got some of the worst, nastiest Jewish jokes I ever heard. Stuff I wouldn't retell because I didn't think it was that funny. That was just mean, from Jews I knew growing up. And I'll tell you, I'll give you a perfect example. Seth, she's always making Holocaust jokes. She can't help it. It's like second nature. She's Jewish as they come. She's short. She has a ginormous nose. No, she doesn't. Yeah. All right.
We all know the racist jokes. They're the funniest ones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hers are kind of mean. I wouldn't repeat what Seth said. Seth says terrible things.
Oh, there's got to be some truth.
Kanye is right.
There's got to be some truth to him.
And she's she's so stereotypically Jewish too. She's really good at chess. She went to chess club when she was a kid. And she tells all
right, later, man.
Later. I remember when Bobby Fischer went berserk, and I was in chess club, and the guy who was running it that night was Jewish, and it was mainstream news. It was around 98 or maybe it's around 2000. It was 98, 99, somewhere around there. Bobby Fischer just said a bunch of horrible, who was Jewish, by the way, a bunch of horrible stuff. And we were going over one of Fischer's games. And I wanted to ask the guy, because I knew he's Jewish, what he thought, but I didn't want to be weird, because clearly I wasn't. And I said, we're going to this game, but have you heard about Fischer? And they said, yeah. I don't care. He's still the most brilliant chess player that yeah, but isn't it awful? I mean, I'm not Jewish. I'm not, the ice is broke. It's I'm not Jewish. What he said was awful. It was terrible. I mean, yeah, it's pretty terrible, but don't you think he's crazy? I'm like, well, yeah. Well, that's why it doesn't bother me. And he starts going over, this is brilliant against Spassky in 1972.
Tyler says he's fixed his issue
right.
and it wasn't push to talk, but I don't know.
All right, Tyler, what do you got? Tyler? Oh, motherfucker, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to beat you to death, Tyler. I hate you, Tyler. Yes!
I'm trying to talk.
I know you're trying. You're sabotaging my show, but you're trying. What do you want? What can I help you?
From what I remember, his question was something about Kanye and the Grammys, I think. But
I'm having a deja vu. Tyler, you're on the air. I am kicking him.
Hold on. Let's see. No, hold on. He said thanks, and then I'm sorry. He just said I'm sorry right now.
Just
thank was for...
Fucking is
I have no Tyler. You're getting.
You want me to go in there and try to get his mic working, or
I want you to kick him for 10 minutes so he doesn't try to come back in and fool me. And tell me
No. Wait.
What?
I switched mics.
All right.
I was trying to use my Blue Yeti.
All right.
Sorry.
Please tell me what you need.
Yes, I was trying to ask you if you what girl wore.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay, have you seen what his wife wore to?
Grammys. What his wife wore to?
Yeah. Did you see that comment?
Hold on.
Getting the full thing.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, I know what he was asking though.
What?
Did you
Okay.
see what his wife wore at the Grammys?
No. Next caller.
Okay.
Mormon guy, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
What do you got? Mormon guy?
I saw that you saw Kanye's tweets and stuff. You should really check him out on Storyfire. He's doing.
Kanye's doing. No, he's not. You're lying.
The only thing I wanted to talk about was like Nick hates one thing more than anything that ever since I followed you, which is you being right about shit.
I don't think he really. I think that's kind of a meme, but go ahead.
A little bit, but I think definitely with the Destiny shit.
I know. I didn't. Don't take that conversation literally. I was joking around. All I said to him privately was, "I told you the guy was an asshole." That was it. I didn't rub it in his face or anything like that. I don't understand why people couldn't see through it. I don't know understand why he couldn't see through it. But I mean, I think he said to me, "I don't care about that political shit." But I don't think I'm not gonna. I don't care about the political stuff. I don't care about. I care about this. This is what bothers me. This is what that puts me. It's kind of like I'm not quoting him. I mean, this is what makes me agree with you. This is one thing that was a sore spot. Not all the other stuff. But see, to me, and I'm one of the few people that do this. I take the little stuff and I look at it and I think, okay, what if this person was in an extreme situation? Would they behave the same way? Right? Or is this isolated? With him, it wasn't. So bad guy. There you go. You know, I mean, he has the guy's nuts. But go ahead, Mormon guy.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, Nick listened to all that January 6th long presentation that he did with like Tom and all them. Like, it's not like Nick ever had like a bone to pick and try to get clout off him.
No,
that's
I remember when Nick started watching. Nick liked his fucking that he could out debate people. That's what attracted to him. The politics. I don't want to say Nick's apolitical, but he's not that political. It was more about the fight rather than the content or the beliefs. He's not like that. Willie's very similar, by the way. That's why that's why these lefties have such a fucking hard time. You see with Hassan's debate with Willie, they're trying to get in the political. I'm going to win the political debate. That is a political debate. This is criticism of you. Defend yourself. And that's one of the things that separates, I think, them than a lot of other guys. And it's really funny how Destiny was trying to box them in. You're the guys that are always singing about Me Too. Who are you talking about? Oh, I know. You try to put them in a conservative box to fucking get your fans to get going. Complete red herring. But I don't think Nick cares. I don't think Nick cares if I'm right about something. Nick told me. What did he say? I forget what he said. He said something about like the reason he didn't go after. I think Nick thinks I guess that I'm not that great a judge of character and get lucky all the time. That's what I think.
Well, I mean, you are judging YouTubers usually, so that's pretty easy.
Safe.
It's a pretty easy poll.
Yeah, it's pretty safe. But I don't know. I think Nick is a little less cynical than I am. I think Augie's a little less cynical than I am. I'm very cynical and older, and I don't need to see too much to know where you're coming from. Can't prove it, but people prove me right all the time. I mean, Tipster did, Bovax did, John Swan did, everybody that I had an initial problem with. You know, and it's like they think it's like I on the surface, I think to them it looks like I don't like him. He said something bad about me, therefore I dreamed up this whole thing why he's just a bad person, and I've just gotten ridiculously lucky to show that there's deeper character flaws there. You know, I think it was pretty clear when Bobax came on Open Folders in 2019 and said that he called the internet police, that should have been the end of anything he could have said taken seriously. Yeah, but that wasn't. That's the end, to me. And I think a lot of people thought that was isolated. Until, you know, you start to realize you spend some time with Bobax that he's ill. You know? I don't know, maybe it's because I'm older. I don't know. I haven't right about everybody, by the way. But I usually get it, well, the way I get it wrong is that person's a good person, and I find out they're not. I guess Illuminati would be a good example of that. You know?
Well, that's true.
Yeah. So it's not like my record's perfect.
Well, here's
who did I say that was rotten that it didn't crash out, though? Who did I say that was no fucking good that didn't crash out? I want to know one person. Can somebody name in the chat? Who did I say that was no fucking, I fucking hated him? Well, I guess Kavos, but I never really hated Kavos. It was more a thing between me and Keem.
Well, Andy Worski is kind of like a zombie or like the undead. He can't die. He just keeps going. He just coked up.
Well,
all the time.
I think also Andy's on the side of the internet where you could like, Andy's not pretending he's anything other than Andy. You know, so I mean, I don't think Andy crashed out too, but he came back and now he's got a real strong show. And people love that show. You know, so
that's true.
Yeah, who did I say? Who did I say that? I'm trying to think. Who did I say that was no fucking good? Let's see. My problem is when I think somebody's okay and then they turn out not to be okay. When I say they're no good, they crash out eventually. I'm trying to come up. Where are you, chat? I didn't say DEORIO was the worst person in the world. That's not true. I said I wanted nothing to do with him for a while, and that was it. I never talked about it again. Craig Beckett was the other way. I said, oh, Craig Beckett? Oh, he's not done yet, in fairness. FaZe Banks, I was right about FaZe Banks. And he did crash out. He lost that fucking lawsuit like I said he would. Or he settled it because he was innocent. Mama Max is a great guy. No, I didn't say Nick was a bad guy. I said this is fucked up, and I whatever, you can go back and check. I'm not going to dig up old shit. But I never turned my stream into a Nick's a bad guy thing. And I think we did need a break from each other. You know, the problem is Nick had outgrown me, and he needed his own space. And it's unfortunate he had to get it that way. But I'm glad he did. He wore the dress of her body at the Grammys. Tyler.
I sent you a picture of it. Do not show it on screen.
Don't put it on screen.
Don't put on screen, but look at it yourself.
I don't want to look at it. How about that? Is that the guy that couldn't get his microphone straight? No, I'm not looking at it.
Yes.
Well, that's what we want to talk about. But yeah, just Kanye brought his wife and told her to get naked. That's the story.
Hold on a second. I'll check this out. You can see my reaction. I'll do it. This guy sent me money. I got to look at it. Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? Nobody can see. Wait a minute. What is that? What am I looking at?
That's her dress.
That's
her dress. So you can see her tits and then, with the cover.
Yeah. And her vagine.
Her vagine.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the Grammys.
I think she should shave a little more, actually. Wouldn't it be like a spotless? Like if you were gonna wear it, wouldn't it be a spotless shave? You know, you think?
Maybe, but the thing is, you don't want to make it look like a little girl or anything. You know.
I don't know. I never shaved my vagina. You want to make it a little girl? That's weird. It is kind of weird. You want a landing strip, right? Right, Jeannie? Yeah, I want a landing strip. There you go. All right, is that it? Are we done?
I mean, I have a little story on Kanye if you want as well, since we're on the topic. He actually featured in my undergrad, first year.
Oh yeah.
It was in a course about like text from the course of like the medieval period to present day, and so we had to read one on the Hurricane Katrina, and for some reason they played the like Call the Aid thing that had Mike Myers and Kanye West on it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at you. He made some killer tunes. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kanye's. I mean, when Jesus Walks came out, man, I was like, that guy's amazing. And they put it in underrated. You think it's an underrated film, Jarhead? Underrated war movie?
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun movie.
That movie's just depressing. At the end. That's just a depressing movie.
I love that movie. Well, the movie's like accurate. That's what happened to me. Nothing happened, and then everybody died afterwards. That's exactly what happened to me. I love that movie. It was literally. It should have been a preview. Right up to drink water, because they do that in the scene too. That, except for the sniping, that was my military career in a nutshell. Except I didn't leave the wire and go sniping anybody. I didn't even get a chance to. That's a great scene when he starts yelling at that major. You don't know how fucking hard we worked. But I get that. If you train like that, you might freak out. You know, somebody tells you not to kill a guy that's going to die anyway from a fucking air raid. No, that movie. I remember my father said to me, he's like, I don't like that movie because it's not about anything. I guess it didn't have some kind of overarching message. I think that's kind of the point. You know, this is just a life in the military, and I don't think anything hit that up. The only problem I had with the movie is they enact a military urban legend, and it's everybody heard the story, but nobody was there when it happened. And I think you know what I'm talking about. When the girl sends the VHS, it's supposed to be Apocalypse Now, and it's a porn to her. That is an old urban legend, and it's been going on since the mid '80s. It's an oldie but moldy. I think you can find it in Snopes too. And they actually kind of relive things. So what I think happened is the guy who wrote that book heard it, so he just kind of shoehorned it in there, thinking it was real. It's just an urban legend. And there's a couple different versions of the urban legend. One is the whole unit turns on Apocalypse Now, and the neighbor's doing her, right? And she gave them all cookies, right? She sent cookies and the Apocalypse Now. And then I guess she takes a load in her mouth and spits in the cookie dough, right? On the video, yeah. That's another one. There's a bunch of versions of that. Yeah, it didn't happen. It's bullshit. It's an urban legend. Never happened, right?
That's very believable, though.
Yeah, it's a good one. The best urban legends are the ones that are like kind of believable, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you what is true about the military. Everybody's cheating on their wives all the time. I've never seen anything like it. I think it was the only guy who didn't cheat on their wife.
I mean, that's a walking meme. That's a walking meme. Yeah.
You wouldn't. It tells you like if they ever, because you know it's illegal to cheat on your wife. You can actually go to jail. You can lose rank. No one ever goes to jail for it though. Adultery is illegal in the military. You can be charged. I know guys that have been charged for it. I know guys that have lost rank for it, and it doesn't do any good. This is the horniest group of people that I've ever come in contact with. Right. I told you that story with my ex-wife, right? So I came home early from Iraq, and then they said, I was living in my wife's house, right, her apartment, and they said, you need, like, with the baby, you need a bigger place. So we moved to military housing, okay? And so we moved in military housing. My roommate's wife was across the street, and there was a big party going on, all the wives together. I didn't think anything of it, right? Yeah. And I didn't think of it because I saw her. I was like, and I said to my wife, I was like, you know what? I said, you need to get out. There's a bunch of girls across the street. They're all having a bunch of drinks. Go out there and party. You've been through it. You know, baby's a year old now. Go party. Go do something. Have fun. I'll stay here. I'll watch baby. And she goes across the street and comes back before it gets dark, only an hour later. And I said, what the fuck? I go, you're going to have to learn to get along with American women. You know, this is a part of the social adjustment. She looks at me and she goes, you don't want me over there. And I'm like, why? You know why. I know all their fucking husbands. She says, exactly. I was like, don't tell me. Don't tell me because then I'll have to snitch. Yeah, exactly. It was that bad. In fact, one of them was my roommate's wife. I tell you, guys are different when they get cheated on versus girls. She was working in JAG, right? She got caught. My roommate, Rodriguez, she begged him not. She said she would give him the quickest divorce, no money, no nothing. Don't call adultery, because that means it's going to be an investigation. And that means I can't be in JAG during the investigation. If I get convicted, I can never be in JAG again. It was going to ruin her whole military career. You know what my buddy did? He took the deal. He took the deal. He took the deal.
He took the deal.
He took the deal. Because he didn't want to ruin her life.
Fair.
Not that he was in love with her. He was still pissed. He was still pissed.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I can understand from both perspectives.
No, he was still pissed. But like, you know what? It's a big fucking headache. You'd have to go to court over it. It was a real nightmare. Right. It's like, I think the way he saw it, they were both in their early 20s. You know, all right, we got married too young. By the way, I told him not to marry that broad too. I was like, you might want to wait on that. Because remember, I joined at 28, so I'm in my early 30s when these guys are like 22, 23, 24. I'm like, yeah, you just hold off. Wait till we get back. You know, something like that. See if she can handle when you're gone, then you can take her back if she doesn't run around. Another buddy of mine, he was a trumpet player when I was in Iraq. We're sitting. I used to go. Was it Wednesday nights? He did jazz solos. He was in the band at the DFAC, right? And so it was nice, really relaxing. Get a big bowl of spaghetti, right? Because we were working 12 and 16-hour days every day. Yeah, that's when you got like fucking 6 hours sleep minimum. That was it, no extra, right?
Hey, I'm 6 hours. I'm good.
Yeah, well, you're in shape. Like fucking, not when you want to chill and play fucking PlayStation 3. You know. So, what the fuck was I talking about? I lost my train of thought.
Trumpet player, Wednesday.
Yeah, trumpet player. So Wednesday.
Spaghetti.
So I'm watching. He's a great jazz musician. So afterwards, he sits down with me and starts eating spaghetti, and he says, "Yeah, I got R&R next week, and I'm getting married." I was like, "Hey, congratulations!" And he looks at me. He has this like, he hadn't seen combat, but he had the 1,000-mile stare.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't know, I'm having a lot of problems. Like, what do you mean? Well, she wants me to put everything in her name now, right? And all that stuff like that. I was like, well, I could sort of understand. So you're going back and you haven't tied the knot yet. Yeah, and then we're also fighting every day on the phone. I was like, here? Every day? I mean, I had one fight with my wife in Iraq, but I was like, so you're marrying her, right? Why don't you like just push it off till after we get home, right? And he says, yeah, but everything's set. We'd lose a lot of money. Well, I was like, you could lose a lot more than that.
Yeah.
You can lose a hell of a lot more than that. So he left. And I didn't see him for another year. Guess what happened?
Hold on. Got married, got divorced, and she took all his shit.
Bingo. So he went over there. He got married. When you get married, like I did it with my wife, you get a power of attorney. So every bill would be taken care of by your wife, right? He did. He tied the knot. I didn't know this, but he actually had flown back to Iraq. I just hadn't run into him yet. Within 3 to 4 fucking days, she had emptied all $30,000 in his bank account. Every dime came around.
In 3 days?
In 3 days. He landed, the money was gone. And the entire time he's on the phone, he's on the phone with her. And then he was from Ohio, big shocker there. And then she ran with another guy. I think it was a scam. I think he got scammed. And apparently she took the money with one of his friends that didn't go in the military. And apparently what happened, he had a psychotic breakdown, shocking, right? And that's why I didn't see him. And then they flew him back home. He lost every fucking dime. Now, he got a divorce real easy, nice and clean, but he never got that money back because it was 100% legally hers because of the power of attorney.
Yep.
And she went and she fucking was banging her high school because I think they were high school friends from Ohio. So I didn't see him for another year. So when I see him, I'm back at V-Spawn. I'm like, hey, fuck, I didn't see you. Weird. How come you never came back? And he's like, remember when you told me when we were eating spaghetti not to get married? Yeah? You were right. And then he told me just what I told you. I'm like, that was like, I was at the Irish pub, actually. And it was like a year, it was almost a year since I had seen him. And he was around me the whole time. I guess we just kept missing each other or something.
Ryan in the chat says, "Yeah, I'd probably just have a nice chat with her after that."
I think he tried to kill himself. I told you.
Didn't he lose his trumpet and then he had to become a bugle player instead?
He could play bugle. He was like a trained jazz musician that went into the military. Like he didn't have to go in. He did it because of like patriotic duty and all that other bullshit. You know. And then he unfollowed me because they said Obama sucked. I never saw him again.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I loved him. And I said something politically like on Facebook. I wish I'd never done that. I just said Obama sucked. I didn't even say Obama sucked. I just like retweeted something that followed because I can't say Obama sucked while I'm in the military. Like, but I could retweet it. You know, as long as I didn't like sign off on it. It's probably a meme or something. And then he wrote me a big nasty thing and unfollowed me. He's a bad person. Wonder if he's still around. I think he. Hold on a second. I want to check. Don't say anything. He had a weird name. There it is. Yeah, there he is. Oh God, he looks so different now.
This is him?
Yeah, so. Oh, yeah. He didn't look like the same guy now. It's been a long time. It was 2007, 8. And it looks like he got his shit together. He's got a beautiful. Oh God. Yeah, he looks all. Yeah. He was a super good-looking guy. I remember that. Yeah, he's like a.
It looks like he's doing okay.
He's doing all right. He's doing all right.
Good.
That's the guy I know. That's him. That's the guy I know. Like that's the guy I know. This guy, I don't know that guy.
How old was he?
So he was like in his late 20s, and now I guess he's in his early 40s. Yeah, he's in his early 40s now. He's good looking. That was the other crazy thing. Like all the bitches wanted him. You know.
Oh yeah, he's a good looking dude.
Oh, he's a good looking dude. He's good looking old middle, but now he looks middle aged.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the way he moved his fingers with that trumpet.
He was mega talented musician. I remember he used to play "Take the A-Train" by Duke Ellington. He could play sax, trumpet. He did everything. I also did. I did funerals with him too, I think. And they had the band there. Like if you do 20 years, you got a right to get your burial. Like they'll fly soldiers out if they have to. So we have a lot of vets over here in Germany that, you know, they get old. They're Vietnam vets. They die. And I actually like doing it. We did the funeral arrangements. Paul Bears played the bugle, the trumpet. One of the trumpets is funny because if you don't have the band to do it, we had this trumpet that was electronic. It was really loud. And you put it in your mouth and you push one and go, you would play taps. And you just sit there with this stupid plastic thing in your mouth and it looked like a trumpet. And you go, it was so fucking funny. And I remember we were in the fucking band fucking with it the whole time. Shut up there, private! Fucking giggling and shit. It was a big trouble. I remember starting. All right, I gotta get out of here anyway. I gotta read. So go ahead.
Okay, cool. I gotta check my stakes. Make sure they're not.
Let's read. Oh man, that was too fucking funny. Good stuff. Let me go to Pat's. Call it a day. Patreons.
The good old Patreon.
I'm gonna do an after show. I'll do some crime stuff for a little bit, short one, because I probably should get to bed, but I had the coffee, so that was smart of me, wasn't it? We had no fake coffee left.
Well,
so
to be fair, you didn't have fake.
We didn't have fake coffee. We have no fake coffee, so let me do the Pats and we'll call it a day. That's not it. Oatbag, Mrexin, B, Billion Bones, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Final Flash, Little Manly, Nesquick, Not Your Typical Mom, Panic Pun, Taylor D, Tommy C's Cat, Tribute Savage, Winter Gaming, Janie, and Picklington. And thank you so much. Remember, if you give me the 10, you're guaranteed read. Guarantee. So I think we're done for the day. For me, Jeff, Jenny, all you guys out there, I will see. I might take tomorrow off. I got to get that arcade built for my kid, and I have to wait till the thing comes. So I got to get that built and get it ready to go. And I had to rearrange. If you don't notice, the order's different because space issues. But we'll see you real soon. Take care, everybody. Good night. See you in the after show right after this.